Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're continuing with this Hyundai I20 timing chain issue. So hopefully we can get all this back together today in this video, running, sorted, done, no problems, no issues whatsoever, but you just never know what's going to happen. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Let's get cracking. Let's see if we can do this and get this sorted out. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay guys, so last video, yes, last night, we wasn't sure about these. Now, I've taken them apart and I've showed the mechanic at the end, and he's looked over them, and inside inside them, there's no wear, there's no damage, there's nothing. The only thing that he could suggest maybe there's an issue is that some of the oil channels might be blocked, but he said you just don't know, because obviously you can't see it in there, you can't test it, you can't do nothing. So these work on oil pressure. So basically oil passes through the channels, and then inside there's like a little left to right mechanism, and it allows, when you put your foot down for power, it turns and allows more, it kind of adjusts. These two adjust to obviously the way you're driving. Yeah, but everything looks good in there, guys. Everything looks good. So we're gonna put these back on, and we're gonna see if that's okay. Definitely got a auxiliary belt. It's so early, sorry guys. I can't speak properly. It's cold in here. Just don't realise. Some people just don't get it. So this has definitely got to be changed. So I'm going to change that belt. When it comes to the actual chain and the guides and all that kind of stuff, I have to go and get it. They will deliver, but it'll take like 2 or 3 days. I've tried Euro car parts. I've tried the normal places, guys. They just can't get them. They just can't get them. And if they can, it just takes a bit of time to get them. So yeah, I'm going to shoot over there quickly. It's literally going to take me about an hour. I'm going to grab the stuff I need, then come back, and then we're going to get cracking and get on with this and see if we can get this sorted out. So it comes with all this tensioner, the chain, the guides, these guides. There's actually no breaks or no damage on these guides. So whether or not this chain has stretched a little bit, but it's quite a thick chain. But they do stretch the actual linkages, the links themselves. They stretch there on the actual linkages. So let me go off. Let me grab the bits we need. We're going to come back. We're going to get cracking, guys, and see if we can get this sorted. So yeah, bear with me, and I'll see you soon. Right, okay, guys, I am back from getting the parts. And as you can see, we have a chain kit with all the bits and pieces in it. Tensioner, new tensioner, all the guides. It's all in there. I think it's got a new lower sprocket as well at the bottom. That's that. Just quickly show you what it is. Yeah, all the tensioners are there, all the guides are there. And I just want to quickly show you this chain, because this chain actually indicates where the timing marks are on the car. Let me just show you. So can you just see these like little different colour plates here? There's one here as well. There's one there, and there's one there. So these little coloured plates, they indicate where the timing marks are. So there should be two at the top and one at the bottom. Is it the top one? Is that the top one? Yeah, so this is the top one. These go on the actual gears. These two here. And then you've got one at the other end, which goes to the bottom sprocket. Which is that one there. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I'm going to show you as well once we put it in place, get it all back together, and see if this is the problem. I'm still getting some messages from people telling me that it's still could be these solenoids here and here. But, you know, it's just a case of just trying it, put it all back together and see if it's actually solved the issue and the problem. But this is what it's all about. It's not... The computer is specifically saying intake cam position sensor, you know, out of range or whatever. And this is what he's talking about, these two cams. And they're sort of out of position. So all we can do, this actual problem baffles even the best of the mechanics out there. So for me to have a go, I feel like yeah, I feel it's a challenge. It's a big challenge just for any mechanic. Not like a mechanic that's got like 40 years or 30 years experience, but you just got to have a go, guys, ain't you? Just got to get in there, have a try, have a go, and that is what I've always been about, having a go. So let me set you up on the tripod. Let's get cracking. Let's see if we can get this running today. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me just give you a quick update of what is going on. So, basically, as you can see, I've started to put the chain on and put this side, the new chain guide, on this side. The trouble is that you can see that mark in there. You can see it on there, on that cam. But that still needs to go over a little bit. I don't know if I can show you. They're not lining up here. These markings are not lining up. So I've asked the mechanic at the end just to quickly run his eye over it, just to see what he thinks. I don't know if I've done anything wrong here, but yeah, just quickly have a look at it. I'm going to take out these solenoids again, just to check, blow some brake cleaner all over it, just clean them up, just to make sure, you know, I'm not missing anything there on both sides. So I'll do that as well. What else? So, but basically, yeah, I'm going to wait for him to have a look, just to run it through with me and have a look at it for me, line it up. So whilst we're waiting for that to happen, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the back here on this speed sensor. Take this wheel off, strip the braking system down again, take it all apart, and get that speed sensor fitted. So that's one less job to do. Basically, I haven't got to do it. I'm not just sitting around. So we can crack on with that, guys. Let me set you up. Let's do that first, and then we'll come back to the engine side in a bit once we get the guy over. So I'll set you up. Let's get cracking and let's get that sensor done. Where is that sensor? Oh, it's over here. Let's get this done. So yeah, I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So let me show you what we've been doing. Basically, yeah, the mechanic at the end didn't want me to do any filming. I'd love to have, done the filming on it so we could show you what was going on, but he doesn't want to be filmed. So got to respect his wishes because he does help me out quite a bit. And yeah, as you can see, it's all been lined up and timed. You've got the 2 marks here that line up. We've got these little marks here that line up with the little bit on the belt, the chain. There's another one just there that lines up, and there's one at the bottom on that new cog there that lines up as well. So it's all lined up, all timed, all tensioned. All these guides are back in place. And basically, yeah, it will just sort of just turn around now on the chain. The only trouble that he did say is that it's there's on this there's tension on that tensioner there, basically, yeah, and you have to turn it over by hand a few times to bring up oil pressure so it holds that chain so it doesn't jump. So that's what we've basically got to do as well, is I'll box it all up and then just turn it over by hand to get the oil pressure up into that tensioner. And then that, he said, don't sort of start it unless you've done that. Take all the spark plugs out, turn it over, keep turning it, and hold the pressure. Don't let the when you're turning it over at the bottom, the crank on the bottom pulley, don't let the pressure let go. Just keep that pressure up, and then oil pressure will build, and it'll fill that tensioner up, and then it'll hold where it should be. It won't jump. So yeah, another little trick that I've learned because he's helping me out doing that. But it's all been torqued up. These bolts have been torqued up to the right setting. These ones here, it's all on the paperwork as well. So I managed to get it all done. Let me show you. Where was the list? Oh, it's there. So this good little paper actually. So it comes with all the little talks, Newton meters, and all the where it should be. So yeah, I've got to do the coolant pump still as well. So I've got to do that one. But it's a case of just boxing it all up now, just putting all the casing back on. Just double check, just clean the surface to make sure it's going to go okay when we put the sealant round, and then put it back over, and then just start turning it over a few times really. So yeah, that's the next step. I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. I have pulled out the solenoids just to double check, that we've got it's no cleaning it, it's not dirty or nothing. Just then putting them back in, and see if this will solve our issue. We just don't know. It could be something else, but we've just got to keep going, move forward, and yeah, just see how we go. So let's crack on and let's continue. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So, as you can see, the cover is back on. I've put the water pump as well back on. All the silicon's been done. So this is the new silicon here going through. So it's all been sealed up, all been torqued up to the right setting, all the specs, all that sort of stuff from the paperwork that I had. I've also been turning the engine over with the spark plugs out. And everything lines back up on time as well. So, yeah, which is really, really good. All the spots on top there. That's the top one there, which lines up that little. You see that little notch here, and then you've got the two here as well. These two here line up. You see those? Can't quite see those, can you? But yeah, they're there. There's two here. So yeah, I've been turning the engine over by hand, get that oil pressure up, so that it helps with the tensioner before you even start the engine. He told me to do that, so that's been done. But unfortunately, guys, I've run out of time today. I'd love to get this done today and get it running to see if it works and does the thing. This will have to be tomorrow now. I have been really busy behind the scenes as well. I haven't just been doing this today. I have actually picked up a new project that I won yesterday. That was picked up just now. It is 4 o'clock. It is getting late, getting really cold. But yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, guys, I will give you a sneak peek of the new project. Going to play a little bit of a game. If someone can guess what car, basically, the new project is. It's a strange one. I'm going to take a picture of a part of the car, and then I'm going to get people to have a guess to see if they know what it is without searching online, without looking for it. Does anyone know what car this is? Because I've never come across this car before. I've come across the make and the model, but but not particularly the model. Very, very unusual, let's just say that. Yeah, I can't find, like, no damage on this car. Honestly, I can't find no damage. It's unbelievable, this new project. But we'll get into that in another video. For now, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me. The progress on this is a little bit slow and a lot of waffling, but we are getting there. I have to explain what is going on step by step, because I'm not just talking to you guys. I'm talking to the next owner of the car, what's happening, what's been done, and what's happened to the vehicle. When I get messages saying, oh, too much waffling, people don't get it. People don't understand that I'm not persistently talking to mainly you guys. I am talking to you guys, but it's the other people that are watching. And those other people are the people that will be buying the vehicle. So I have to explain step by step. And that's why my cars do not hang around and sell so quickly, because I explain everything step by step and show everything. So that's enough waffling for today. Tomorrow, guaranteed, tomorrow, we will find out if this has solved the problem. So, guys, take care. See you soon. Thanks for watching.